What an honor. John Easdale of Dramarama is sitting across from me. John, say hello to Southern California.
Good afternoon, Kevin, and all the listeners, all you people out there in radio land.
This is incredible to just be chatting with you here, John. And it's for good reason, too. You're doing 3 dates that we'll talk about. San Diego, Anaheim, and then actually next Saturday you'll be right here in Los Angeles at the Peacock Theater at an event hosted by our very own Richard Blade.
Yes, the lovely and talented Mr. Richard Blade. And we will be there with all your 80s faves, Lost 80s Live.
Yes, this is for all of our Rock of the 80s fans out there, John, for sure. Now, you actually hold quite the distinction. You might not even realize this in KROQ folklore. You are the only band, to my measure, that performed at the very first Almost Acoustic Christmas and the very first ever Weenie Roast.
Yes, that is true.
That's incredible. And you're actually in even more of a rare club because you're actually one of the few people who have been injured at a KROQ Weenie Roast, surely from garbage.
I did fall through a hole in the stage that I didn't know was there.
And
I bounced right back up, though. But
take us back.
They did bring the paramedics and have me checked out, but I was okay.
Oh my gosh! So and you recovered, of course.
Yeah. Well, I fell through the hole and I caught myself with my face, right on the bottom of my chin. So by the end of it, I looked like Jay Leno.
There you go. I bet that was very in vogue in 1993. That is so funny. And then I referenced that the band we just played, Baby, right? They're from the UK. I thought they were from San Diego for some reason. And you guys, actually, I relate to this in a lot of ways because you're from New Jersey, which I am too. But people thought you were from France. And a lot of the KROQ listeners today, they assume I'm foreign because of my lack of command for the English language. And you weren't French. You were on a French label back in the day.
Yeah, our first album came out on a label called New Rose, which was based in Paris.
Right. And that sounds elegant, but I'm sure back in the day that was just the only people that said yes.
We were delighted that anyone wanted to put it out because we were just putting stuff out ourselves, spending our own money, working our day jobs and spending money on recording studios. And we pressed our own 3-song 7-inch, and then we pressed a 5-song 12-inch, and then this French label said, "Hey, we'll license your full-length album." And we said, "Please, yes, please, thank you."
That's incredible. We'll get into how that song made its way to KROQ and the history of Dramarama and KROQ right after this. We got John Easdale, Dramarama, live in the studio. It sounds like I'm lying, but I'm not. I'm looking at the man right now, handsome as ever, talented as ever, and he's here to talk all things anything. He's actually going to perform that song. I don't know how we roped you into this, John.
Mm-hmm. Twisted my arm.
Yeah, we really did.
And a big bag of cash.
Yeah, exactly. Some KROQ perks behind the scenes. And then, of course, we want to remind you listening to KROQ right now, if you grew up on Rock of the 80s, there's an amazing event that is happening at Peacock Theater next Saturday night, August 24th. Tickets still on sale. Richard Blade hosting. John will be performing with Dramarama and a bunch of your other KROQ 80s faves. Now, I want to talk to you, John, about this Anything song, right? Because I read that it only cost you, this song that's been on KROQ for 30 some odd, longer than 30 years, maybe even closing in on 40 years at this point. We play it every damn day. This song cost you $200 to record back in the day, I've heard, which is almost unimaginable. And just, I guess, short of a night out at the body shop in your younger years, is that the best $200 you ever spent?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's kind of prorated because we probably did like 5 songs for $1,000 or something, So,
yeah.
So average out. And actually, that song probably took less time than the other songs because it was really just straightforward. Everybody... and the guys in the band didn't know what was going to come because I just said, okay, it's these 4 chords and just keep going.
Yeah.
And until I sang it, they didn't know. They were like, because there's no chorus, verse, there's no changes. It's
right.
Just four chords in a row, 4 chords in a row.
And the truth, John.
Well, yeah, that's the most important part. Absolutely, though, I think you're right. That's what, allows for its longevity.
Yeah, well, and it's the old cliche rock and roll story, right? These guys make the song and nobody thinks it's going to be a hit. Why do you think you didn't realize at the time that you were putting together a song that would be on KROQ and zillions of other radio stations for 40 some odd years?
We had no inkling that anyone would ever play anything of ours on the radio. It was all, a labor of love and ego trip.
No, absolutely. And I got to go out on a limb here, John, and imagine the source material, the nice lady that inspired these lyrics. It didn't work out.
You're absolutely right. Which is a good thing because now I've been married for 35 years to a lovely young lass, and And yeah, but you're absolutely right. No happy ending on that song.
No. And I've also heard that you co-produced the record. You guys used to do that, which is kind of rare back in those days. Is there anything, for our friend listening right now that when they hear anything on KROQ, is there anything to that song that you can go back and go, yeah, I made that decision to make it sound that way that you can remember?
Oh, absolutely not. No, it was just we were always flying by the seat of our pants. And,
yeah.
We produced it. We didn't have producers, so that's why we did it.
And what would you say is your relationship with your big hit song? Because I find that to be such a fascinating aspect of rock and roll and alternative rock history. Is some people they loathe their hit song. They feel like they're a prisoner to this hit song, right? But do you have a more healthy relationship with it? Are you more grateful for it?
Oh, absolutely. No, I am just I can't believe that anyone ever heard it, that anyone knows it, much less that anyone wants to hear it again. And I've gotten up and sang it with cover bands, and I'm happy. I mean, and when I go on YouTube and I see like kids doing it or someone doing it with a ukulele or something, I mean, I'm blown away by that.
Well, if you are blown away, I'm going to blow your mind right now, because I'm going to ask you to play that song in just a little bit on KROQ. Are you down for that?
My pleasure.
Oh, John, you're the best. We got
another bag of cash, though.
Yeah, exactly. Get the money! We'll get him his money. We'll get you a live performance that I have been told, John, co-sign this, you've never performed this song live on KROQ.
I don't believe so.
Wow.
But you know what? My memory ain't what it used to be.
For the first time ever, this is Anything Anything by Dramarama on the world-famous KROQ.
Tonight, please just tell me what the hell is wrong. Do you want to eat? Do you want to sleep? Do you want to drown? Just settle down, settle down, settle down. I'll give you candy, give you diamonds, give you pills, give you anything you want. $100 bills. I'll even let you watch the shows you want to see. Just marry me, marry me, marry me. I'm so sick of you tonight. You never stay awake when I get home. There's something wrong with me. There's something wrong with you. I really wish I knew, wish I knew, wish I knew. I'll give you candy, give you diamonds, give you pills, give you anything you want. $100 bills. I'll even let you watch the shows you wanna see, because you married me, married me, married me. Married me, married me, married me. When I was young, I learned again. I got
from Wayne's World. We are not worthy.